I feel like for most of my career in robotics, the conversations that I have had have been so centered around this idea of comparing robots to humans, artificial intelligence to human intelligence. And it makes a lot of sense that we do this because we have these new machines coming into our lives that can sense and think and make autonomous decisions and learn. So, of course, we compare them to ourselves, but it doesn't make a lot of sense from a technical perspective. And I also think that it really limits our conversations. It leads to some fears of the technology that I don't think are quite the right fears we should be having. And it also just it makes no sense to me because we have another beautiful example that we could be using as an analogy that we have dealt with throughout history. We've had animals who are also autonomous entities that can sense, think, make autonomous decisions, learn. And we have partnered with animals not because they do what we do, but because their skill sets are supplemental to ours. And so if we look at the history of using animals, it shifts our conversations in pretty meaningful ways. If we talk about robots taking all the jobs or robots replacing caretakers, what are we actually talking about? Are we really talking about the technology having this much agency? Shouldn't we be talking about some of the more human-centered decisions behind our political and economic systems and how the incentives lead to certain choices? I think that a lot of our science fiction and pop culture also falls into this, comparing these technologies to humans and giving them too much agency. And so I think that we should be concerned about the future, but I think our concerns are the wrong ones. And we have fallen into this determinism about what AI can or should or will do when really we have a lot of choices.